And this should do it, at least hopefully. Because we'll find out after this water goes down, and there we go, babies, that's what we were looking for. Hello everybody, welcome back to the episode of Metroid Prime Remastered. So we are still in the ruined chamber, I believe this is what it's called, something like that. And yes, I figured out what to do. I don't know why I didn't realize there's two of those little morph ball stations, whatever they're actually called. But regardless, it's fine, we're gonna go on. And I'm pretty sure in this room, literally just in that little hole right there, is either a missile upgrade or a health upgrade. So that's where we're gonna go first. Of course, we hear that the switch is going down, so that means we're gonna have to go do that once again, but that is okay, because at least we know what we need to do. And up here we go, so that we try to avoid the little flicker bats, because I don't really feel like attacking ones that aren't trying to attack us. Now that we're back up here, at some point we need to go in here, but one thing I didn't realize until I was actually looking through here, that this area is actually like blocked off once we get up here. I think we can just jump across. We can. And by blocked off, I mean if you go all the way back down, even with the water all the way back down to its neutral area, we can't actually go back. And I don't know why it decides to lock us in here, but it is fine because we know we can continue anyways through the door that is right there. But also last episode we had actually done a assassin challenge, which I didn't realize that's what it was called. In this episode I was going to continue it, but we actually have the new wave beam, and this creature, which I believe is actually a live pirate, yeah, shadow pirate. Pirate forces trained to equip their stealth operations. A select group of space pirates that have access rather, to sophisticated cloaking techniques. Their gear drains high enough power, however, forcing them to rely on solely melee weapons in battle. Use enhanced detection gear when fighting these units, which of course right now we see them, and I'm going to actually, yeah, I'm just going to keep you there, dude, because you are just down. I don't even know how I hit you through that door, but that's okay. Anyways, I was going to say we just got the new wave beam, which I want to show off, but I think maybe after this, since there might be more of a challenge, we might actually continue that challenge in the next episode, because this is one of the deadlier areas that we have. And it looks like that's just like a floating mask maybe, or maybe something else. I think it might be a mini boss. Oh, it's one of these areas, a little like, okay, this here would be one of those areas where it would be interesting to have a session challenge going on. Right, the wave beams actually do a lot better at us, or do a lot better at damage dealing with these guys, rather. Yeah, it looks like they get 2 hits from a fully charged charge beam. Which sounds really funny to say because it's saying that multiple times. But at least we can also dodge, so it makes it a whole lot easier. What are you trying to run away to? Where are you going, buddy? Now the doors have been unlocked. But yeah, anyways. Ow. Ah, you're the one that hit us. So I wonder if the wave beams also affect what goes on with the missiles or not. But regardless, we got ourselves a map because I think this is actually going to be showing us a totally different area than Fendrana's Drift, if I remember correctly. It's the same region, but separate maps. Let's find out now. And it isn't, but we do see lots more rooms that we couldn't get to before. So I'm guessing in this episode we are going to be heading towards the next Morph Ball upgrade. And I'll just quickly scan these and continue. And this here mostly is why I didn't want to continue that challenge, because it's so satisfying just to be able to finally defeat these things and really show off on what the different kind of, beams do. So I was thinking that between getting each and every weapon, stuff like that, I'm going to try to avoid probably attacking or doing some kind of challenge between it. Just like today I'm going to try not to get damaged, because of course we got damaged before, but it'll get me more handy or whatever we're used to actually dodging in this game rather than heading face first and trying to be as stealthy as possible. So data entries have now been decoded. I don't know what they do, but I also love how the music here changes depending on when there's going to be lots of enemies to have to defeat or not. But the question is, where are the enemies to defeat now? I'm guessing there's going to be more up here. Oh yep, there they are. Hello, I love how these things are pretty much the assassin versions of the space pirates. And I also love how they incorporated the space pirates back. Because obviously when we first started playing this game, we couldn't really see like the best that they actually had because most of them were all just damaged on their own spaceship. Oh, hello dude. So it looks like this one guy, I don't know if that was actually a separate space pirate or not, figured that out soon enough, was actually there. It's like, hello, I'm shooting you, unlike the other ones, which aren't. Now we got this guy. These guys are on high alert, which, I mean, fair enough, we are literally in one of their research centers, I believe is what this area is actually called. One of the most deadliest areas, and we also defeated all of them, apparently. Yo, I love how we get to see a little Metroid up here. So wording, do not handle sedated as Xenomates? I don't know how to actually say that name. Without proper ice contaminated equipment. Interesting. I'm also really excited to actually see the Metroids in this game, because they are actually really interested. Or really interesting, rather, not really interested. Whoa, what? That's the first time we actually see a door just going up like that. It's really cool. Bro, you could just like calm down there. I'm gonna hit your like little cousin or brother or whatever. Just because it's just a jerk. Why is there so many of these like freaking dirt dudes over here? Oh, and now we got a room full of different dudes again. Now I was going to see if there's one that was actually like laying on the ground. So it looked like there might have been one that's damaged. But no, I'm guessing they were just sitting down idolized. So this is actually one of my favorite areas in this game, simply just because it looks so different in comparison to all the other levels that we have been to so far. Oh, hello! I love how you literally just ran right in front of my face and got hit by the charge beam. Though sadly, it didn't do much. And now we got... Okay, I was gonna say now we got this enemy, but it's actually not an enemy. So that was a very, very chaotic. But also, last episode, I actually asked you guys 2 questions. One of them would be, what is your least favorite enemy? And, okay, we got this. Okay, where did Samus just went up and teleported all the way there. I don't know how she teleported there, but it's okay. And I told you guys that I would let you guys know what my least favorite one would be. And they would probably be those missile dudes that we went by, or the pew pew cameras that I like to call them for whatever reason. I just think it's funny to say that. But not really much to them. I like a lot of the enemies in here. That just so happens to be the 1% that I dislike the most. And the other question that I asked you guys would be what your favorite music is, whether it's video games or not, but I narrowed it down to video games. And for me, my favorite music in this game would probably be either Magma Cavern or Fenzrun's Drift. And I have a feeling some of these are going to be timed. Don't think these ones are, because we don't hear the boop boop, boop boop. But I'm hoping that none of them are actually going to be, timed events. So here's a question for you guys. This isn't necessarily going to be a common question of the day, but how do you guys feel about, timed puzzles, just like the ones that we had previously, versus these types of puzzles, which you just need to find out where to go. Okay, it looks like we got all of them. I thought we needed to do more to activate these, but did not. And there we go, it's all 3 of these. For whatever reason, I thought this thing was just going to be a boss, but I think that's mostly because of the bosses that we have fought previously with, like, the machine boss and stuff like that, so it just made sense. And yo, there's another upgrade to our suit. At least I believe so. We'll find out soon enough. But as we go up here, here is another common question of the day. this ties into, I think, the last episode or the episode before, which would be, do you guys have any favorite shows? I will continue on with that question as we go through here, because these are actually informations of different planets. Just like this one is uninhabited wasteland scavenged by nuclear dust storms, which I think is really interesting. And this is the one that I really wanted to research for, which I believe is the one that we're on right now. Or not, Zebas. The planet's crust is primarily Earthic ore, making it ideal for subterranean construction, not contracts. Classic XIX planet. Zebes, or Zebs, I'm just gonna call it Zebes, is inhospitable to most bioforms. The world was considered unremarkable until it became a base for space virus forces. Interesting. I'm guessing that is why it was a red scanning one, because it was like, yo, this one's really important, and I'm pretty sure that's actually where it continues off in the other Metroid Prime games. But now we'll move on and grab our next upgrade, baby, which I don't know if it's going to be a charge or if it's going to be a scan, because it did say that there was a scan thing. Oh, yo, super missiles. Using the power beam, press and hold CR or A. So I don't know if that includes with this or not, but we'll find out soon enough. We go through here, but I'm pretty sure there is also this door over here, which will just use the regular missile, and I'll figure out how to use the super missile later on. This is why I want to go here, because we get to go to the save station. But anyways, continue on with that question comment of the day. The reason why I want to ask you that is because, well, we talked about SpongeBob last episode, and that for sure is one of my favorite cartoons. So for this one, it could either be, a recent show that you like, or a show that you used to watch maybe as like a kid, or one that, watched a few years ago. I didn't expect these tiny dudes to go through here. Don't know why I didn't just try to attack them when we're totally not doing an assassin area yet. Oh, we are moving on to our next area then, which will be the control tower. Okay, let's go, people. Let's go. But yeah, so that's just what I wanted to ask you guys, and I will give you my answer in the next episode, because obviously I said this, but there is other ones. Oh, okay, so that door is locked, which means there is going to be enemies to defeat. Hello, Space Pirate number 1. Don't know how many of you guys are. But here is another comment question for you guys. So I asked you guys what your least favorite one is, or enemies rather, but what is your favorite enemy, whether it is in a Metroid Prime game or in another video game that you like to play as? And yo, we got these guys! These guys are honestly, they're freaking badass, like look at them. So these guys are flying pirates. Flying pirates. Trained to equipped with airborne assassin, or assaults rather. I thought I misread pirates, but I didn't, I love that. So they are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures in the jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks are even more so. If the pack fails, they make a weak suicide strike. Rest in peace, the little guys. So we do want to mostly target their backs, but at the same time we could just straight up target them. Where's the other one? There you are, buddy. And we can also just use missiles, because I think that would probably also be good. So it does look like the missiles get affected from the actual weapons. Okay, there it is. I was like, where did we not defeat it? But it just got really close to the ground, that's all it was. Or just multiple. And now that should be the last one, and it was noise. So I like how that one is actually at least a little bit of a challenge, not super challengeful, but still. I wonder if we could just jump in here, and if there would be a reason. Yeah, we can. But what would the reason be jumping in here? It's like, you would expect there to be some kind of upgrade or something, maybe on the other side. Figure that out before we go up here, just in case. Oh, no, but there is a box that we can blow up. So I'm guessing it here would have actually made fighting those guys a lot easier. I don't know. Either way, we are moving on, and we're going back down. Where are we going to? The Research Lab Aether. Okay, so we will go down, and I'm guessing this is going to be, yeah, over to we couldn't reach. Interesting! And you just about startled me because I didn't realize you were just going to be right behind the door. So, one thing different about these little dudes as opposed to the other ones that just kind of pew down, that they don't actually get attracted or rather sucked in from doing charge beams. Now I'm guessing there's going to be more space pirates in here. We do see a little Metroid. I wonder if that thing's going to be breaking out and we need to attack it. But I like how pretty much almost halfway through the game do we finally get introduced to these little guys. Literally the main thing in Metroid games. Like, bruh. So we can scan it, which is actually a creature. I expected it to not actually scan it for whatever reason. But a Talon Metroid. Energy-based parasitic predators. The effects of Phazon have turned these Metroids, a species of alpha predator native to SR388, into a unique subspecies found only in Talon 4. Interesting. That's really cool, actually. Talon Metroid will latch onto its prey and drain energy. Growing larger as it does, the only way to shake an attached Talon Metroid off is to enter the Morph Ball and lay a bomb down. And there we go. I was wondering if it was going to like pop off and when it would be. So these are not the ones that I was thinking of. I was thinking of the later on Metroids because they have a certain unique way of actually fighting. And now we got a space pirate, which just like launched itself out. Like, hello, dude, how's it going? I expected there to be a door to go down, but it looks like another fighting area. And I'm gonna make sure not to actually kill these guys yet. Oh no, those are just regular space pirates. Interesting. I like how there's a mix, and I also really like how different the different space pirates actually look. Like here, they actually look different. And that means these guys are probably weaker considering Lily took like 2 hits. And yes, hello, you can pew me all you want. I'm going to still pew you back. And apparently that was all of them. I expected there to be more, but then the music was like, nah, we good. It's interesting we also need to scan those to continue. Now going through here is also really interesting to just look at because it looks so close to how the first spaceship that we went into was, although this isn't really a spaceship. Okay, here we go. Now we're probably going to fall directly off, but hopefully we won't. We just need to get up here. It's just like Magma Cavern all over again. Although this time there isn't any lethal lava underneath here. Ooh, and yes, I know we can go faster, but I knew that was gonna happen. That's okay, we'll move on, because we got another data pack whose space pirate encrypted data decoded. Have no idea what it's decoding, but that's okay. It also looks like there's this giant tube, which makes me wonder... Okay, it looks like there's this meteorites up there. Is that like the decoration or something like that? I don't know, either way, we're going to move on. And I'm hoping that we'll find a safe station soon enough here, because I would like to actually leave it here and continue on further in the next episode. Where is this going? Is this going? Is this just a transport? So let's just see where we are actually going to be end up going here then. Because a lot of these are linked, but it could also be bringing us to the next area. Don't know. Oh, we got space pirates. Which means we will actually leave it here. Because I want to go back and want to get that missile upgrade, probably just get it off camera, and then continue going through here in the next episode. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I will see you in the next video, which honestly we'll probably just continue right after I get this missile as supposed to before, and these things are apparently just straight up coming back here. Like, okay guys, you do you. Also, I didn't realize we could just jump right up here, but I'm going to give this one more try before we continue on. But right here, I'm actually going to leave it off, because in the next episode, we're going to just be continuing through here. I also like how it took us long enough that it actually was like, yo, we did you go in here, despite us knowing that we're going that way anyways. But yeah, anyways, that was the last try, at least on camera, because I'm probably going to try to get it off camera. But yes, until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap the subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video, as we're just about to like fall off there just because we are going faster, and we got it. Huzzah! Anyways, we'll see you in the next video, everybody. And apparently we have this, but how can we get it? Who knows? I'll probably try to get that off camera, and if we manage to get it, then we manage to get it. Space data entry. So you wonder if we can blow this up. We can. Awesome. That means we literally just got 2 energy tanks, an upgrade for a missile, and another upgrade for missiles. I love it so much. But yeah, anyways, before we ramble on and find more stuff, we will say peace.